The champagne glass hit the marble floor before I could blink. It shattered, delicate, dramatic, the way his pride did seconds later. Everyone turned toward the big screen behind the bar, where my face filled the news feed. The ticker scrolled fast. Cybersecurity expert exposes corporate espionage ring. CEO under investigation. The CEO, of course, was my father. And just moments ago, he had introduced me as just a security guard. I didn't flinch. I just watched him freeze, every cell in his body realizing that I'd set this moment up months ago. The backstory. He used to call me his little soldier, the one who'd follow his rules, defend the family, never question the empire. I believed him. I studied computer forensics because he said it would make me useful. I joined his company, thinking I was earning trust, but all I did was give him free labor and a front row seat to my obedience. Then came her, Grace, the new consultant, young, polished, and conveniently always around his office late. I told myself she was just ambitious, until I walked in one night and saw his wedding ring on her desk. No tears, no screaming. Just silence, the kind that rewires your brain. That night, I stopped being his daughter. I became his shadow. The discovery. It started small. I noticed encrypted files leaving the network at midnight, emails rerouted through dummy servers, his signature on documents that transferred company shares to offshore accounts, all funneled through Grace's credentials. He was laundering company assets through her name and using my security clearance, to hide it. He'd underestimated me, as usual. He thought I'd never notice. But I did. And I copied everything. The shift. I could have confronted him. I could have screamed, exposed, demanded apologies. But what's the point of rage when silence hurts more? Instead, I smiled. I brought him coffee. I played the loyal daughter again. Every "thank you, Dad" was a dagger wrapped in silk. He thought I was rebuilding trust. I was building a trap. The plan. Step 1, let him win. I resigned publicly, told everyone I was burnt out. He was thrilled, said maybe I'd finally find a husband. I told him I'd think about it. What I didn't tell him was that I'd already set up a private cybersecurity firm under a false name and begun feeding data to the Financial Crimes Bureau. Step 2, bait him. I sent him a tip, anonymous, claiming his rival was investigating him. Predictably, he started transferring everything faster, hiding funds in fake charities and shell companies. I traced every move, every click. Grace followed his lead, blindly. Step 3, the fuse. I submitted the entire dossier, signatures, timestamps, call logs, bank routes, to 3 agencies and 1 major news outlet. I timed the release for the day of his second wedding, the one where he planned to marry Grace. The wedding. The ballroom shimmered in gold. Chandeliers reflected their vanity. He looked proud, smug, untouchable. I arrived in a plain navy uniform, his security guard daughter. Guests barely looked at me. That's exactly what I wanted. "Don't be nervous," he whispered when he saw me. "Just make sure the press stays outside." I smiled. "Of course, Dad." The ceremony began. The toasts flowed. And then the news alert hit. The climax. "Holy shit, she's on the news!" someone shouted from across the room. Every phone came out. Faces turned pale. The big screen flickered to life as if the universe wanted an audience. My report, my voice, my company's logo. The article headline was Poetic Justice. Insider whistleblower exposes corruption at Halverson Industries. His name, his company, his crimes, all sourced to me. He turned toward me, trembling. "What did you do?" I tilted my head, calm. "My job." The room erupted, reporters rushing in, cameras flashing. Grace backed away from him, her perfect lips parting in horror as she read the files mirrored on her phone. He reached for her, but she moved first, slapped him hard. That sound was better than champagne. The resolution. They took him away in handcuffs before dessert. The guests whispered like I detonated a bomb, and maybe I had. A precise one. Controlled demolition. I stayed until the end, picked up the broken glass he'd dropped, held it to the light. It sparkled, fragile, transparent, honest, everything he wasn't. When I walked out of that hall, I didn't feel victorious. I felt free. People think revenge is loud, screaming, chaos, fire. It's not. Real revenge is quiet. It's the pause before applause. It's the look in a man's eyes when he realizes the person he underestimated just rewrote his ending. He called me a security guard. He was right. I secured the truth and locked him out of it forever.